Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim Enchantress. I'm here to do singles love reading for the September equinox. Now there are two equinoxes every year. There's one in March and one in September. So when the sun shines directly on the equator, and then the length of the day and night is nearly equal. So we've got the opposite sides and the seasons. So the seasons are opposite on either side of the equator. So the equinox in September is also known as the autumnal fall equinox in the northern hemisphere, and it's considered the first day of the fall. And we've also got in the southern hemisphere, it is known as the vernal spring equinox and marks the first day of spring. So I have picked the scythe as representing autumn, the stalk representing changes of season, and the bouquet representing spring in the southern hemisphere. So I'm doing singles love reading for Aries in northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, and the first card that fell out for the northern hemisphere was trust issues. So this situation is definitely calling for you to have faith. Now I had asked Spirit before I shuffled the cards, have you met your soulmate yet, Aries, in the northern hemisphere? And the answer I got was you will soon meet through an old friend from abroad. So we'll go on to do your reading first before I start with the southern hemisphere. So the first cards that fallen out for you were the Rider, which is definitely about a visit or a message. And this could be coming from a couple here, because they're facing each other. So one or the other is visiting each other. So I'm not sure which one is going to visit or sending the message, but we'll soon find out as it unfolds. Now the scythe is definitely telling you to have some trust, and we'll just go on and pull some Lenormand cards and see what pans out for you in the northern hemisphere, Aries. So let's see. Okay, there's definitely a relationship that's going on here. There is a message about a relationship or a commitment for you in the northern hemisphere for the couples. Let's see what else we've got for you. Okay, so there's definitely somebody taking a risk in love. Now this could be in Ireland, somebody in Ireland, but there's definitely some luck with a relationship here coming through for the northern hemisphere. And there may be a little bit of doubt on the female side of things here, Aries. So we'll see what else we've got. Now there's definitely this could be an older male or a peaceful relationship that's full of chemistry, sexual chemistry. Perhaps you haven't met in person, but maybe it's through communication over the phone. We've got the Garden here, which is taking a risk. Maybe you met on the internet, definitely, but this could be an older couple that it's happening for. Now there is some confusion about the relationship here, so we'll see what else we've got for you. Okay, this person definitely lives at a distance or abroad in a foreign country. Now maybe one of you is feeling a little bit lonely and there's blockages to loneliness. There is some stress involved here because of the distance, but it's causing a little bit of friction here. So maybe this is where the trust issues come into it, but you need to have faith, like the card's calling you to have faith here, Aries, in the northern hemisphere. Definitely small steps here is needed. And we'll see what your outcome is here. The outcome for Aries, please, Spirit. Okay, so this is representing a female. Maybe there's issues because of a job. There's a lot of decisions to be made here, and although the relationship feels solid, maybe you're not sure where to go with this one, but it could be definitely money problems that's stopping you from moving forward in this relationship. But I do feel that you will meet through a friend overseas. So maybe some of you are definitely going to travel. And we've got the house here. So this is about house and family. Okay, this is a positive family that's coming into it. And we have the letter here. So there's some positive news coming for the Aries in the Northern Hemisphere. And definitely got these two cards that have fallen out. So it's definitely going to be a successful relationship. So I feel like the people in the Northern Hemisphere is definitely going to meet through a friend abroad. So this could be you taking that risk here. So we'll go on to the Aries in the Southern Hemisphere and see what comes out for you. So bear with me while I just reshuffle the cards and take the energies off this. Okay, Aries in the Southern Hemisphere. Now there was definitely you will meet in a foreign country. So there is definitely this person could be the one, but I think you've already met. So maybe you met online as well. So let's see what we've got for you. There's definitely a message or a visit coming through. Okay. So there's definitely been communication through telephone, text messages or emails. Now there is definitely a romantic chemistry between you. There's a lot of emotions there. Okay. So this is having telephone conversations from the family home. What else do we have for Aries in the Southern Hemisphere? Thank you. Okay, this is definitely a significant relationship here, Aries, and a very deep connection that you have together. Now, this person could be of Italian descent, but this person is very significant. There's also a foreign woman involved in the picture, so this could be the woman that's Italian background, but you also have to pay attention to the money situation here. Now there is definitely decisions for you, Aries in the Southern Hemisphere, and it requires a friend, so maybe you met through a friend also, or you're questioning loyalty here. It's definitely decisions or options that require communication, and that could be to do with siblings as well. Now you've got a positive card here, Aries, for the future, and things do look positive for you. So let me just see what else pans out for you. Okay, maybe you work as a consultant here, so there's some positive news coming, or maybe you attend a psychic reading and get a message from someone professional, but there's still something that's not right here. Let's see what it is. Okay, that fell out. So definitely the distance is stopping you from meeting this person. Now, will Aries meet this person in... So there could be some trouble with a third party. They're probably already committed here. Okay, so there's definitely a triangle here of love happening, Aries in the Southern Hemisphere. And maybe this is you yearning for this person, but they're probably already committed to somebody else, or there's a rival there for you. And this is going to cause some anxiety for you in love around the September solace. And we've got someone that's a little bit overbearing here, someone that's stressing out. Maybe this is going to be an expensive trip for you and a little bit of trouble with a woman. So I hope this has helped for the around the 22nd, 23rd of September. Sometimes the dates change, but it is about the September equinox, the change of seasons. So for the Northern Hemisphere, they're going into the fall. For the Southern Hemisphere, going into springtime. with the stalks, the changes of seasons. So this is how it's going to affect your relationships for the singles. Definitely Aries in the Northern Hemisphere, you're going to meet through an old friend from overseas. And for the Southern Hemisphere, for Aries, definitely you will meet in a foreign country. So definitely this represents a foreign country. Traveling abroad, it could be a bit of an expensive trip, a little bit stressful for you too, but I do see some positive moves there as well. But I feel that you may already know this person, even if it's just talking on the internet. So love and blessings to you, Aries. Bye for now.